Hi everyone, I wanted to come to you with another video again, talking to you a little bit about the 6 clean eating principles and what clean eating really means. There are some really good books you can read. I've been doing a lot of reading about clean eating in order to learn about it. One really good book is called Master Your Metabolism by Jillian Michaels. Another one is called The Eat Clean Diet by Tosca Reno. So if you really start getting interested in this and want to learn a little bit more about it, those are 2 great books to look into. There are a lot of principles for clean eating, and some of them the myth around them have kind of been debunked. So I'm going to kind of explain those first. The first clean eating principle that isn't necessarily true anymore is that you should eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. Personally, that's what I do. That's what works for me. But some of the research is now showing that if you eat 3 meals a day, doesn't really make that much of a difference on your metabolism. That you should eat when you feel hungry and when it's convenient for you, depending on what your schedule is, where you work, how you work. If you can't eat every 2 to 3 hours, it might not work for you. Like I said, for me, it works to eat every 5 to 6 meals a day. Eat every 2 to 3 hours is what works for me. But if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Another clean eating rule that some people talk about is that you should eat breakfast within an hour of waking up. Research has started to show that's not necessarily the case. They used to think it kind of revved your metabolism, got you started for the day, but now research is showing that people are still being successful losing weight, not following that. Personally, I like to get up in the morning and I go work out right away, and then I go shower and I get ready, and then I eat my breakfast. So I'm eating breakfast almost 2 hours after I wake up. So again, you do what works for you with those. However, I'm going to start now with the main clean eating principles. The first one's really important, that you should combine a complex carbohydrate and a protein at every meal. There's a difference between a complex carbohydrate and a simple carbohydrate. A complex carbohydrate is one that takes your body longer to digest, which is good because then you feel full longer. And simple carbohydrates are things like fruits and sugar and white flour. They get digested really quickly in your body and then they spike your blood sugar. What happens is then your body releases insulin. Insulin stops your body from burning fat. We don't want that. So you want to be eating complex carbohydrates. Examples would be whole wheat bread, brown rice, whole grain pasta, oatmeal, quinoa. And then you want to always be combining a lean protein with your complex carbohydrate. Lean proteins are things like chicken, turkey, ground turkey, fish, lean cuts of beef. Your body absorbs these 2 things better when they are combined. So that's principle number 1 for clean eating. Number 2, avoid foods that slow down your metabolism. You're probably saying, well, of course, Lisa, but I don't know what foods slow down my metabolism. Well, it's specifically sugars and processed foods. When you are doing your grocery shopping, you've probably noticed most of what you are buying is fresh. Processed is processed for a reason. It lasts longer. We don't need that. You're going to be grocery shopping every week, so you don't need the boxed meals in your pantry anymore. So we want to stay away from the sugars and the processed foods. We also want to avoid enriched flour. Sometimes even in wheat bread, the first ingredient is enriched flour. You want to make sure it says whole wheat flour. Otherwise, all the fiber and vitamins has been stripped out of it. And then they synthetically put it back in, and it's really not good for your system. So when you're eating a simple carb like a fruits are okay. Try to keep them right before a workout or right after a workout and spread them out throughout the day if you can, so your blood sugar isn't continuously spiking during the day. Clean eating principle number 3 is drinking lots of water. You've probably heard that before too. At least 8 cups a day. Why is water so important? Well, it's helping flush everything out of your system. You are going to be burning fat cells, and that basically leaves like a byproduct behind. You want to flush all of that out. You don't want that sitting in your system. Water also gives you energy. If you're just a little bit dehydrated, your energy level can be decreased by 25%. I don't think I could survive with 25% less energy. I have a lot I have to do. So water gives you energy. You don't need those sports drinks and those sugar drinks. You'll be really surprised what you can do with water. I've mentioned it a couple times. A great clean eating principle, number 4, is to carry a cooler and a water bottle with you. Having them with you gives you no excuse. Having that water bottle on your desk or next to you all day gives you a constant reminder. I've even seen people who like to start the day with a certain amount of rubber bands on their water bottle, and as they fill it up, they take a rubber band off, so they make sure they're keeping track how many bottles of water they drink a day. Clean eating principle number 5. You need to consume good fats. Yes, there are fad diets out there that tell you to completely eliminate all the fats in your diet. Your body needs them, but you need to be getting them from healthy places, such as fish, like salmon. You can also get them from what you're cooking with. You should be cooking with olive oil, and coconut oil is amazing for you. You can also get your good fats from avocado and nuts and almonds. Those are great places to get your healthy fats from. It helps your body produce hormones, and it helps regulate your metabolism. A lot of those healthy fats have omega-3s, which are great for your heart and your cardiovascular system. They're also really great for your brain. So do not cut fats out of your diet. You need them. Clean eating principle number 6 is that a reward meal once a week is okay. Some people call them cheat meals. I think it makes more sense to call it a reward meal. You are rewarding yourself for the hard work you did all week. I will say sometimes reward meals don't work for certain personalities. If you know that a reward meal will turn into the reward day, and then it'll turn into a reward weekend, and then you're going to feel guilty, and then you're just going to give up, then don't even do it. However, if you know that you can have a reward meal and be fine with it, then it's a great motivator throughout the rest of the week. If someone brings in donuts to work, that could be your reward. Or do you want to wait until Saturday night when you know you and your friends or you and your spouse are going to go out for a nice dinner? So think about what you want your reward meal to be and look forward to that. And you'll find that you actually start making better choices in your reward meals too. Because I can tell you, once you start eating clean, when you eat something that's not so great, you're not going to feel good. I've learned the hard way over Easter and over some breaks. I got headaches. I felt groggy after eating some of that processed food because I just wasn't used to it anymore. So those are some of the principles of clean eating. You are looking for this to hopefully be a change that you're going to commit to for longer than just these 5 days. So you want to think of what are some little ways that I can incorporate these principles into my daily life and make them habits. That's the goal, is that over these next 5 days, this becomes a habit for you. So I hope you learned a little bit. I hope maybe it inspires you to go look up the books, Master Your Metabolism and the Eat Clean Diet. There's lots of information out there. There's also lots of incorrect information out there. So make sure you're reading the correct information. Thank you.